Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bronx, New York. Stratomatic Monday Night Baseball is on the air. We're back again for a Monday night. And for those who are going to watch this video, I missed you guys so much. I've been wanting to get another game in a 1980 season, and I've been waiting to do it on a Monday night. I'm thinking, guys, that this season may be something else besides Monday nights. So keep an eye on that. I may do some other games. I really like the season. Got a good turnout the first week. So definitely be a Monday night live stream. I can guarantee you that. Hopefully have some recordings or maybe some other games during the week also. All right. With that underway, I would be Howard Cosell and tell you guys that the last time we were here at Yankee Stadium between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees, things were a little bit different. It was August the 3rd, 1979, in that area where the New York Yankees played the Baltimore Orioles when they lost their friend Thurman Munson. That was the last time we're here. Tonight, we have a new group of Yankees, including a new catcher, and his name is Rick Cerone. He had the unenviable task of being the catcher this season, replacing the Yankee captain, the first Yankee catcher after the Thurman Munson era. So this is a very different Yankee team, a team that did win 100 games in the actual regular season. And we're about to play this Monday, April 21st game in New York. So let's get going. We'll roll our own dice. We'll input it into the system. Here is your Yankees defense. Lou Piniella in left, Rupert Jones in center, and Reggie Jackson in right. Greg Nettles at third, Bucky Dent at short, Willie Randolph at second, and Bob Watson at first. Rick Cerone behind the plate. And on the mound is Tommy John. He's 2-0 on the season, 1.50 ERA. He's made 2 starts, both complete games, 11 hits over 18 innings, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So Tommy has been superb so far for the Yanks. Your Oriole lineup, and again, it's going to be lefty heavy with Earl Weaver. It's going to be Al Bunbury leading off in center, followed by Rick Dempsey behind the plate. Ken Singleton bats third. He's your DH. Eddie Murray bats fourth at first. Gary Redicky is your left fielder, followed by Doug DeCinces. He bats sixth. Benny Ayala gets to start in right field. Kiko Garcia is your shortstop, and Rich Dower will bat ninth. As the Yankees take the field, let's go over some other statistics we have going on this evening. So far, your umpires this evening: Nick Bremigan is behind the plate, Durwood Merrill at first, Marty Springstead at second, and Joe Brinkman at third. A full house tonight, although they only had 21,000 in actuality that showed up for this game. Again, it's the Baltimore Orioles coming in a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. The New York Yankees coming in a record of 6 wins and 4 losses. Well, let's get the baseball here in the Bronx as Al Bunbury leads off. Bunbury hitting .282, no home runs, 2 RBIs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and has 5 stolen bases. Bunbury to John. John looks in, lefty to lefty. We're underway. 3-8 is a ground ball to short, picked up by Dent, throws them out, and that is your first out of this ball game. So now batting for the Orioles will be Rick Dempsey, hitting .179, no homers, 3 runs batted in. Right-handed hitting catcher, former Yankee. Jerome behind the plate, that's the target. John looks in, here's the pitch. That will be a 1-4. Ground ball to second, picked up by Randolph. He gets it, he sets, throws him out, and there's 2 outs here in the first. Batting for the Baltimore Orioles, Mr. Ken Singleton. Hitting .316, 1 home run, 9 runs batted in. He'll have some power here. Here at Yankee Stadium, home runs to lefties is a 1-18. Righties, you got that deep Yankee Stadium, 1-2. So it definitely favors to be a left-handed batter here in the stadium. Cerrone puts down the target. John looks in. Here's the pitch. 4-7. That is a line drive, and that's a base hit for Kenny Singleton. So the former New York Met grew up in the New York area, got himself a base hit. He hit a liner. Oops. Did he get it? He still did. Okay. I got to turn on my own. I still got to turn on my own split cards. Do that too. So now with Singleton on board, here's the first baseman, Mr. Eddie Murray. 200 on the year, slow start, 3 doubles and 5 RBIs. He's a switch hitter. Back from the right-hand side. Cerrone sets the target. Here's the pitch from John. That'll be a 5-12. That's ground ball to first. That's a tough play for Watson. Let's see if he's able to field this. Tough play for Watson. Can he get to it? Will he range enough to his right? He does. He pops it over to John, and a good play from Watson to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. 1/2 inning of play here in the Bronx. It's Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Give me one moment, please, as we're just sitting here underway, making sure we're all set to go. Monday night, Strat Baseball. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. I appreciate it. I got to get my comments going and see who's here. Jimmy Jam, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? I'm glad you do. He is David Vega. I didn't know David Vega was a subscriber. Now I get to see his play ball in my chat. Of course, I'm sorry, Jimmy, the fabulous Freebird, Jimmy Jam. Welcome aboard, both of you. Please come on in, please, and watch the game. This again, we had done one Memorial game that I did last week, and we also did a Stratomatic game last Monday also. So we'll be playing this whole free week and probably some other games during the 1980 season. Again, I want to make this more than just a Monday night replay. So for the Yankees, it will be Rupert Jones, followed by Willie Randolph, followed by Rupert Jones and Bob Watson. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson batting 4th, Luke Pennell left, Eric Soderholm is your lefty killer batting 6th, Craig Nettles batting 7th, Rick Cerrone batting 8th, and of course batting 9th is your shortstop, Bucky Dent. So Randolph, the hitter, hitting .305, no homers, 1 RBI. Right-handed hitter, and the Orioles will have Renicky, Bunbury, Ayala. Oh my God, Ayala was a 5 and right. DeCinces, Garcia, Dower, and Murray. That is Dempsey is behind the plate, and Mike Flanagan is on the mound. Flanagan's 1-1, 3.78 ERA, 20 hits in 17 innings, 2 walks and 8 strikeouts. Now let's take a look at Ayala and see what we can do. That is just wrong in every aspect. Let's see. Ooh, he's a 5 and left and a 5 and right. I know these are as-played lineups, but holy cow. So let's see if no one hits the ball to him. So Randolph the swing, and here we go. Mike Flanagan on the mound, and here's the first pitch. 2-7 is a ground ball back to the mound. Nice play by Flanagan. He picks up and throws him. And at first, we have 1 away. Batting second will be Rupert Jones. Hitting .238, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. He grew up with the Seattle Mariners, and he came over to the Yanks. Here's the pitch to Rupert, 6-9, and that will drop in for a base hit. That will drop. Let's see, and that is going to be a 6. That's going to be a single for Rupert Jones. So Rupert is on, 1 away, and now brings up Mr. Bob Watson, 297, no home runs, 8 RBIs. He was a good pick. He was a good free agent pickup for the Yanks. Runner on first, 1 out. Dempsey behind the plate. Flanagan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That'll be a foul, straight back behind the plate. Dempsey back to the screen, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So at 2 outs, and here is Reggie Jackson. 286, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. This is probably Jackson's best Yankee year. 30 home runs. He had over 40 home runs, hit over 300 and 111 ribbies. It's a shame he just couldn't play the field. Dempsey behind the plate sets the target. Flanagan looks in from the stretch. 4-12, ground ball to first. That's Murray. He is a solid defender. He's a 1E10, so he should get to this unless he makes the unless he makes the boot. And does he? No, it's a base hit because Murray had to hold the bag. It went through the right-hand side, so Jackson gets it through the hole. So Rupert Jones goes to third, and it's first and third, Yankees with 2 outs. So now here's Sweet Lou Piniella hitting .269, 1 RBI on the year. Again, we're playing with clutch, and Piniella does have some issues hitting in clutch. This could be a problem. He's going to want to hit off Flanagan's card if need be. Flanagan looks in, gets the sign from Dempsey. Here's the pitch from Piniella. 4-10. That is a ballpark single. Let's see if it qualifies or not. It's a 1-9. Base hit is a 12 on the 20. Denied by Garcia to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. 1 inning of play. Baltimore nothing, and the New York Yankees nothing. Top of the second coming up here at the Bronx, New York. Thank you, David. I appreciate that for everyone who's come in. And now for the Baltimore Orioles will be Reneke, DeCinces, and Ayala. All guys who can hit left-handed pitching. This is where Weaver made sure he did not have a Lowenstein in there. He had a Reneke or something. So Cerrone puts down the target. Here's the pitch from John. 2, it popped it straight up. Dent waits. He waits, comes over, makes the catch. Could have made himself a pot of coffee and made that catch. 1 away in the second. So now here is one of the true killers, Yankee killer, a Ron Guidry killer. His name, Doug DeCinces. Again, like Cerrone in ways, he had the unenviable spot of taking over third base. I was helped by Brooks Robinson. Top of the second one out. Sensei to John. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Ground ball straight to short. Dent's got in front of him. He picks it up and throws a strike to Watson. And there's 2 outs. So Tommy John living so well so far. And now here is Benny Ayala. Gets the start tonight. He's only had 6 at-bats, 1 RBI. Still no average. But he clubs left-handed starters. Let's see what he does here. Cerrone sets the target. Here's John. Doesn't throw too fast. 1-5 and draws the walk, so it doesn't throw hard enough. Ayala sees it go, ball 4. So Ayala's on, doesn't have the speed, so he'll stay where he's at with 2 outs. And here's Kiko Garcia hitting 167 through 12 at bats, right-handed hitter. Cerrone sets the target. Tommy John from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-3, ground ball to third, picked up by Nettles. He'll throw to second, gets the force, and ends the Orioles threat in the second. Hey, we go to the bottom of the second. We still have no score here at the stadium. So for the New York Yankees, it will be Eric Soderholm, followed by Greg Nettles and Rick Cerrone. Soderholm, another guy who really clubs left-handed starters. 292 on the hitter, 24 at bats with 3 ribbies. He'll hit against Flanagan. Flanagan 16 and 13 is expected year. 4.12 ERA. Flanagan coming off a Cy Young in 79 when the Baltimore Orioles were the American League champs. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looks in and the pitch. 2-12. That is a line drive deep left field, but here at Yankee Stadium, the ball is not going to carry, and it's caught by Bunbury in the power alley. That's a problem here at the stadium. This is where home runs go to die. Remember the old stadium. 1 away here in the second. Here is Greg Nettles having some year. 33 at-bats, 2 doubles, a homer, 6 ribbies, hitting .364. Dempsey puts down the target. Here's the pitch from Nettles. 6-9. That's the same one they hit before for a base hit. So Nettles slashes one inside the corner for a base hit. A 14 says it's a long single. So long single for Nettles. Yankees third hit of the ball game here in the second. And now brings up the catcher, Rick Cerrone. Hitting .250, 3 home runs and 9 RBI. So he's having a solid start. And to be honest, he had a great 1980 season. He hit .277, 14, and 85 ribbies. Dempsey sets the target. Flanagan from the stretch, and here comes the pitch. 1-5, hits it back to Flanagan. That should be turn 2. He'll turn around, goes to Garcia, back to Murray, and you have a 1-6-3 double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the third. No score here in New York. Of course, the Rick Cerrone story you hear is on again, off again, mostly on again feud with George Steinbrenner during the 1980 playoffs. So if you remember that was a huge deal back then. And then with Randolph getting thrown out at the plate, they fired their third base coach. And from there on, it was one of the last times the Yankees did get to the postseason. They did get there in 81, losing to 6 to the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Championship, not to win again until 96. So Cerrone puts down the target. Tommy John looks in. Here's the pitch to Rich Dower, always a good kind of clutch hitter. 2-6. That's a ground ball back to John. He fields it. He'll turn around. He'll throw a straight strike to Watson for out number 1. Let's give both teams their nods here. The Baltimore Orioles coming off a American League championship in 79, but they also lost the World Series in 7 games, up 4 games to 1, I believe, to the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then they wouldn't win another championship till 1983. And if I remember right, that is also the last time they won the World Series. So Orioles has a great history, late 60s, 70s, but then things kind of fell apart for them. Top of the third, 1 away. Cerrone sets the target. Jones with the pitch, and Bunbury to hit on John. 3-6 against the left-hander. He draws the walk. He does have excellent speed. So let's see if Bunbury can get an extra base here with 1 out in the third. So Bunbury of 44 stolen bases has good speed, but the combination of John and Cerrone should keep Bunbury close. Let's see if Bunbury can get it. He can get a lead at 31% and a 60% steal rate. He goes for the lead and gets it. So here we go. Does he get it? There it goes. Bunbury, he is safe. So Bunbury steals it. That was his 7th steal of the year. And now Baltimore has a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Here is Dempsey. He's over 1. Grounded out his first time up. Cerrone sets the target. Jones from the stretch. 1-5 is a ground ball to short. Good play from Dent. He'll stare Bunbury down. Makes a strike to Watson, and there's 2 away here in the third. So here is Kenny Singleton. He singled his first time up with Murray to follow. So tough position for Tommy John. Runner on second. Ken Singleton doesn't hit too well with runners in scoring position and 2 out. Loses some of his hits. Cerrone sets the target. John from the stretch. 4-10. No, fly ball right field. He just missed it. Reggie's there. He'll stay there. Pops the hat up. Makes the catch. And Reggie helps retire as a side. The Orioles leave a runner in scoring position. Let's head to the bottom of the third. It's Baltimore nothing and the New York Yankees nothing. So we go to the bottom of the third. Dent, Randolph, and Rupert Jones be the batter. All right, folks. Again, thank you those who've come out so far for joining the broadcast. I do thank you. Dent, Randolph, and Jones. That's righty, lefty in your scorebook against Flanagan here in the bottom of the third. Dempsey sets the target. Flanagan looks in. 2-5, a base hit for Bucky effing Dent. So Dent with a base hit. He rockets 1 to left field. So Dent's on at first. No speed, no stolen bases. So he'll be left there. But Willie Randolph comes in. Let's see what they do with Willie. Corners are in. Do you want to give Willie a chance to possibly hit away or go? But Randolph likes lefties this season. He hit much better. So he will swing away here. Runner on first and nobody out. Dempsey puts the sign down. Flanagan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-12, and he sends the ball down the left field line. Doesn't have enough. No, it's a 20, and that will be caught. So Renicky had a chance. Randolph thought he had one, but Renicky pulls it back in play. So 1 away here in the third. Again, home runs go and die. You're right-handed here at the stadium. Rupert Jones, 1 for 1, had a single his first time up. Runner on first, 1 out, no score here at the stadium. 1980 Strat Monday Night Baseball on the air. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in, and I did not throw all the dice. Let's replay that one. Here we go. 2-5 struck him out. Ooh, and if I have injury sub daily, Rupert Jones is out. So let's see. I don't think I turned those injuries down. He doesn't. He stays in the game, thankfully. I have it set up for super advanced rules, but not the super max where you can get guys hurt with ass played. So 2 outs, bottom 3. Here is Bob Watson, 0 for 1. Fouled out his first home run. Flanagan fooling the Yankees so far. Dempsey puts the target down. Flanagan from the stretch. That is a base hit center field. So Yankees getting some help here. Flanagan hung one over the plate. Watson nailed one. Bunbury is a +1. Dent can go. 1-16 says he will. He'll go for it. and they will hold them. So the 80% chance for Dent going to third, the Orioles will pitch to the next batter, and that is Reggie Jackson. Left on left. So first and third, 2 out. Jackson 1 for 1. He's hitting 302 on the season. Still, he has 3 home runs on the season. Then Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan from the stretch. 4-8, and a base hit for Jackson, and the New York Yankees will take a 1-0 lead. So that will go into left field. That could hold Watson. That'll hold Watson at second base, and the New York Yankees lead 1-0. So a big lead for the Yanks as Jackson gets a base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Lou Piniella, first and second right now. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Unification go away. Fly ball center field. That's Al Bunbury. Let's see if Bunbury makes the catch or not. He's a solid 2E5. Let's see if he's able to make this one. 2E5 says makes the catch and ends the inning. Yankees get 1 1/3. Let's head to the fourth. It's 1-0 Yanks. So top of the fourth, Yankee Stadium. We have a good ball game here at the Bronx. Strat Monday Night Baseball. And we're back on the, like I said, folks, kind of might look and play more of these games either as recordings or some other lives during the week and not just have Monday night games. I had a lot of fun playing, and I think we need to continue the season with that. Murray, Reneke to Sensei. Switch right against John here. Earl Weaver did his best to make sure he had mostly righty in this lineup. Cerrone puts down the target. John to Murray. 1-9 will be a long drive to right center field, and that is trouble. That will go all the way to the wall. And Eddie Murray around first, and he will try for 2, and does. He stops there with a stand-up double. So a double for Eddie Murray. So Murray with a double to lead off the fourth, and now here's Gary Reneke. So Reneke the batter. Now Tommy John has to work from the stretch here. Runner on second, nobody out. Cerrone puts the target down. Jones, Tommy John looks in. Lefty to righty. And that will be a floater into left center field and possibly trouble. No, it's a 7th thing. Close a 1. I was going to die. It will get caught by, it's caught by Jackson. Runner can go to third. He can. So he's going to go for third. So Eddie Murray will go for third here. Only a 20. He's out. And it is a 16, and most likely he'll have to hold. So Jackson throws an absolute BB, and he gets him. So Murray stops, keeps his bag at second, and the Orioles will have to hold up. So Jackson threw an absolute P in there. Runner on second, 1 away. Here is the Sensei. Tough decision here. He pitched to the Sensei or Ayala here next. Cerrone puts down the target. John nods from the stretch to the Sensei. 4-8, ground ball in front of third. Nettles got it. He'll look back. Murray throw a strike sidearm the Watson for out number 2. So Greg Nettles comes up and makes a solid play. 2 outs in the fourth. And now here is Benny Ayala. Ayala walked his first time up. Runner on second. 2 outs. Less hitting. Chico Garcia on deck for the Birds. Cerrone puts down a sign. John to work from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And not again because of Yankee. Oh, no, because of Yankee Stadium. He found the other hit. That will be a drive in the left center field. It will drop in, and that will score Murray from second. He was going on the play. There was 2 outs. Ayala will go in the second and be there standing. Orioles tie at 1. 2 doubles in the inning. This one by Ayala, and it's 1-1. 1-1, top of the fourth, 2 outs. Go Garcia, the batter. He does hit a little bit in the clutch. That's pretty surprising for a 154 or 199 hitter. Cerrone puts down the target. John from the stretch. That is going to be a base hit. He found one of the clutches. You speak of it, he hit it. 1 the 2 on the card. And that is going to be a single 2. And that will score Ayala. What a clutch hit for Kiko Garcia. Baltimore has taken a 2-1 lead. So here is Rich Dower with 2 outs. Dower grounded out his first time up. Tommy John kind of snake bit there. He got it off the end of the bat and dropped in. Cerrone puts down the target now. Kiko on at first. Here's the pitch. 1-5, fly ball in the left field. That is Sweet Lou. Sweet Lou comes in, makes the catch, and that will end the fourth inning. Orioles scored 2 in the fourth. Let's head to the bottom of the fourth. Orioles 2, Yankees 1. Bottom of the fourth here as Mike Flanagan will once again come out here. Legends Sports Universe comes in. Hello, Legends. Welcome aboard. Saw you in I guess it was a podcast a week or so ago. Didn't get a chance to watch it. It was I guess it was a content podcast or something, talking about making the rosters and stuff like that. So for someone who does all the work you do, you definitely deserve to be on a program like that. It's a lot of hard work you do, my friend. Bottom of the fourth from New York, it will be Soderholm, Nettles, and Cerrone. MC puts down the target. Flanagan looks into Soderholm. 6-3. That's a fly ball right field. That is what we talked about. Benny Ayala is going to have a problem. He shies his head away, and I don't think he's going to catch this. Does he make it? He could not get it. That's a double. So a double for Soderholm. So again, that's what happens with. I know you can, and again, these are as played lineups. You cannot make any substitutions until you hit the seventh, because it's not really fair to mess with a manager's game profile if you're doing that. So I try not to do that until that happens. So unfortunately, Benny Ayala, his head was in the lights, and he ended up getting hosed on that one. So again, now put Soderholm at second with no men out. Yankees again have an inning going. Flanagan cannot believe it. Dempsey puts down the sign. The Nettles is 1 for 1. This will be a fly ball shallow center. That won't score anybody. Bunbury will come in. Soderholm with basically no speed will stay right there, and there is one away. Here is Rick Cerrone. 0 for 1, grounded into a double plays last time. I'm still kind of feeling the fans out there. Not sure they trust him or not being the Yankee catcher after all the years of Thurman. Dempsey put down the target. Flanagan from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-9, ground ball second. Dower's got it, but with that play at second, Soderholm will move to third. Dower will make the play at first, and there's 2 away. Runner on third, 2 outs. Yankees with a tying run only 90 feet away. Here is Mr. Bucky Dent. He lost 2 hits because of the runners in scoring position in 2 outs, so he doesn't hit in clutch as well. Let's see if Dent can get a base hit off Mr. Flanagan here. Dempsey sets the target. Flanagan working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a line drive down the third base line. Good play by the sensei. Good instincts and made a nice play. Good reflex, and he was right there. Yankees strand a runner at third. We head to the fifth. It's Baltimore 2 and the New York Yankees 1. So now into the fifth inning. JC Sports Replays, ladies and gentlemen. JC, if you have any questions, see this emblem I have top right-hand corner screen. It's called StreamYard. It is free to use, so you can definitely use the camera I use for my box right there and put your Stratomatic. You can make that your full screen, and yes, you can do your games. Since I've seen you do Action PC now. You do have a way of using your computer and probably playing your Strat game. So welcome here, my friend. Go to that channel also, folks, when you can. Go ahead and subscribe to him. Let's get him as we can. Here at Friends of the Channel, we're friends of the community. Let's go ahead and build JC up. If you like Stratomatic Baseball, he's playing a 1986 replay. So here's Al Bunbury, top of the fifth, 2-1 Baltimore. Cerrone behind the plate. Tommy John looks in. Here is the pitch to Bunbury. He kind of stolen bases last time up. 5-9 struck him out. So a big strikeout by Tommy John. Usually can't throw enough to break a plane of grass, but that nice curveball got Bunbury at the knees. So 1 away in the fifth, and it will bring up Mr. Rick Dempsey. Dempsey, 167, no home runs and 3 ribbies. Here's the pitch. 3-11. Dempsey hits a shot down the left field line because the Yankee Stadium, it is caught. Again, a 1-2 Yankee Stadium. Home runs go to die, and so do home runs. So 2 away here in the fifth. Again, Tommy John gets a break from that. Here is Kenny Singleton. Singleton has singled and flied out, 2 outs in the 5th. Baltimore leading 2-1. Rick Cerrone puts down the target. Tommy John, full windup and the pitch. 2-9, ground ball hole shortstop. Bucky got it. He'll make a throw to first, and the Orioles go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-1 Baltimore. So now Randolph, Jones, and Watson, righty, lefty, righty, against Mike Flanagan. So Mike Flanagan, only a lefty, and he's a 1L, so he doesn't give as many hits to lefties or righties, but it definitely looks like he's better off against the lefties, I think, looking at it. He didn't have a great season. Dempsey puts down the target. Here's the pitch from Flanagan. 1-5 is a walk. So Randolph draws a walk. And of course, he's got some speed. He's only had 1 stolen base this season, but he had 30 on the actual. We'll see if Willie can get a jump. It's gonna be a -5 on it because of -2 and -3. So let's see if we can get a jump with Willie. Come on, Willie. 19% says no, he'll hold. So Willie's on at first and nobody out. Rupert Jones, the left-hander, 1 for 2, got a base hit with Murray holding the runner on his last. He's in the first inning, so he's done before. The runner shadowed Murray, and Jones put it to the right-hand side. 110's a walk. So Rupert Jones normally shies away from the lefty, gets himself a walk. So Yankees with 2 on, nobody out for Bob Watson. Talked about him earlier. Again, a good signing for this Yankee team. 308, no homers, 8 RBIs. We have a key 1980 American League East game right here on the Sports Time Machine. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan with 2 on and nobody out. Here's the pitch. That will be a base hit for Bob, Mr. Watson. That's a base hit. That will get in Randolph. This game will be tied, and that will send Jones to third. So the Yankees tie it at 2. Nobody out. Yankees still got an inning going. So big RBI for Watson. First and third, 2-2 ball game. So here's Reggie, 2 for 2 with RBI. Singled in the first, RBI single back in the third. The Orioles say we'll play the infield in according to the computer. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. They want to cut this inning off. Dempsey puts down the target. Just Sensei Garcia in on the grass. So is Dower and Murray. Just Dempsey puts the target down. Flanagan from the stretch. 6-10 struck him out. Jackson with downswing. That was a tough slider from Flanagan and Jackson on strikes. 1 out in the 5th, and it will bring up Lou Piniella. So Sweet Lou has lined out and flied out. Usually hits lefties a little better. This season, he's actually a little bit better against a right-hander. Dempsey sets the target. Flanagan looks in. First and third, 1 out. Orioles will play the infield back, looking for 2. 3-3. Ground ball to first. They should have kept the infield in. That would not have scored the run. Deep ground ball to third. Murray's got it. Only play he has the first, and Rupert Jones will score and give the Yankees the lead 3-2. So Bob Watson stops at second with 2 outs, and the Yanks got the lead. They have 8 hits in this ball game and now lead it 3-2. So now here's Eric Soderholm, right-handed hitter. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looking in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-8 and draws the walk. So Flanagan is having some issues. Baltimore will send their pitching coach out there to talk to him. First and second, 2 outs. For the third baseman, number 9, Greg Nettles. So Nettles, the batter. Bleacher Bums Gaming, BBG here at the broadcast. Another Yankee fan from somewhere here in the United States of America. BBG. Anthony, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. First and second, 2 out, 3-2 Bombers, last of the 5th. Yankees need this win here. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan from the stretch. 2-9, and he struck him out. He could have gotten hurt too if the injuries were on. So Nettles strikes out, could have tweaked the back, but he'll stay in this ball game. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 3-2 Yanks. So Tommy John is on the mound still in the 6th. Bleacher Bums Gaming. If you are a fan of sideline strategy games that puts out payoff pitch, you'll also see Start from Glory Days games. And folks, that will be Bleacher Bum Gaming. He puts out Glory Days football, as Howard Cosell would say, and he would also would say Muhammad Ali, Glory's Day boxing. So if you want games that are nice card and dice, throw your bones, you would play Glory Days games and Glory Days boxing and Glory Days football, pro and college, available on SidelineStrategy.com. So here we go, top of the sixth, a 3-2 game. Murray, Renicky, DeCitse to hit against John. Cerrone puts the target down. John looks in. 3-6 line drive. Shortstop Bucky Dent with the play, and that is one away. So Murray hit it hard, but he hit it right at him. So one away in the sixth. Here is Gary Renicky. Cerrone puts down the target. Tommy John looks in. Here's the pitch. 3-5. That's a walk. So Tommy John gives up his third walk of the ball game. So he kind of walks around. He's been having some issues with control. Doesn't strike out enough to walk these many guys. 78 strikeouts, 56 walks. He's your dreaded pitch to contact. Yankees lead 3 runs on 8 hits. Baltimore 2 runs on 4 hits. Cerrone sets the target. John to a tough hitter, DeCince. He murders lefty, but you're not going to pull John out in this situation. 1-7's a walk. So again, another walk from John, this time on the batter's card. So that's going to tell you that, again, Tommy John is really pitching too tight here. First and second, 1 out. 3-2 Yankees. And here comes Benny Ayala walking an RBI doubles last time up. Now Dick Hauser will kind of look at his bullpen and see what's available for him. Of course, they do have, this was a good season for Mr. Ron Davis. 131 innings, 2.95 ERA. He's been struggling this year. Of course, you get the Goose, Rich Gossage. And again, typical Goose fashion, has been struggling also. As for their bullpen, you know what? Their bullpen has been used way too much. So that's going to be a problem for this team. Ron Davis can give you a silly amount of innings, so he may come in early in this game and get you to Gossage if need be. First and second, 1 out. Ayala the batter. Cerrone puts down the sign. TJ from the stretch. 4-5, ground ball to short. Let's see if Bucky Dent can make the play. 4-5. Dent is a 2E16. Does he make the play? He fields it, and he gets the force as Ayala gets into first in time. First and third, 2 outs. Renicky with a time run 90 feet away. And now here is Kiko Garcia. Round ball and a single RBI back in the fourth. Cerrone goes out and talks. Remember, Kiko Garcia rolled a 3-9 his last time up. One of those base hits with the 2 runners with 2 outs in scoring position in the clutch. Cerrone puts down the sign. John from the stretch in the pitch, and he almost hit it again. 3-5 base hit. Kiko Garcia again. So he gets the base hit this time. It goes in the center field. Renicky scores. Let's see if they bring Ayala. He's a 1-15. They are going to send the lead runner. Yankees will hold the runner at first. It's first and third, 2 outs. Game tied at 3. So again, Kiko Garcia, 2 RBIs in the ball game, and here's Rich Dower. So Tommy John struggling right now. Cerrone goes out and talks to him. Ron Davis is up in the Yankee bullpen. Cerrone puts down the target. John from the stretch. First and third. Again, Rich Dower does hit in the clutch a little bit. 4-4. Ground ball to short again. You want to hit to the same guy multiple times. Sooner or later, it's going to get to you. Dent's a 2E16. Does he field it? He gets it and makes the play. Good play by Dent to end the inning. Baltimore scores 1. Let's head to the bottom of the 6th. We're tied at 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Bronx. So 3-3 ball game, and it's a good one here at the stadium. When this is over, we'll take a look at the old calendar and see what can be played more during this week. As I love having people here, and people have stopped by. Bottom of the 6th of 3-3 game. It's going to be Cerrone, Dent, and Randolph against Mike Flanagan. And he'll stay out there. Flanagan with 251 innings. He's as close to a 9 point of weakness. He's actually a 7, which is kind of tough to believe. So let's look at the Baltimore bullpen and see what's available. They do have a better looking bullpen. Tippy Martinez, 10 saves on the season, is out there. Sammy Stewart had 3 saves, but 119 innings. So he's got some innings. The former North Carolina State man, Timmy Stoddard, with 26 saves, is your closer. And so they have a couple good guys out in that Oriole bullpen. So bottom of 6, 3-3 ball game. Here is Cerrone, Dent, and Randolph. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looks in. 1-5. Ground ball back to the mound. Flanagan's got it, waits, and throws a strike to Murray for out number 1. 0 for 3 for Rick. Here is Bucky Dent. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Had a single back in the third. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looks in and the pitch. 5-11. That is going to be a home run chance for Dent, but he is not powered up. So that'll be a 1-2 to get the single, and a 15 denies him. So 2 outs for the single to get denied. So now with 2 outs here in the 6th inning, here's Willie Randolph. Randolph on the game so far is 0 for 2 with a walk. He walked back in the 5th. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan looks in and the pitch. 2-3, and Randolph draws the walk. Both teams drawing their series of walks today. So he'll get on. That'll be walk number 4 for Flanagan. So now here's Rupert Jones. Now, again, 6th inning, don't want to make any kind of changes with an as-played lineup, so Rupert will have to sit in there. Dempsey puts down a target. Flanagan will pitch to Rupert. Let's see if we can get a stolen base. Maybe go for it if he gets thrown out. Then we get a pinch hitter for him in the 7th. So let's see. Could work both of our ways. He's 19% in getting the lead. He does not get it. Randolph will stay put. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan from the stretch in the pitch. 1-5 struck him out. Flanagan gets him on strikes. That is Flanagan's 4th strikeout. We played 6, and we're all tied at 3. Baltimore, 3 runs on 5 hits. The New York Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. Top of the 7th here at the Bronx. So here at the stadium, Baltimore 3 runs on 5 hits. The New York Yankees 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors. So Bumbery followed by Dempsey and Singleton. And we'll see how much further it gets. Ron Davis is ready. We got a couple of lefties here and guys who don't really mind hitting lefties or righties. We don't want to pull Tommy out here. That's what the book says. Cerrone puts down the side. John the Bumbery. 2-6 ground ball back to the mound. Nice play by Tommy. He gets it, sets a strike, and throws him out. Tommy John, of course, 265 innings that season. Very solid year for Tommy. He was probably at least an 8. Let's hope he is. He's an 8, so he won't be fatigued this inning with hits. So here's Dempsey with 1 out. Cerrone puts down the sign. John from the windup and the pitch. 4-3, fly ball right field. That's our problem. That's Reggie. Reggie, a 4-E-13. We hold our breath for Reggie. Does he pull a Paul Blair here? He looks up. Does he make the catch? He can't get it, but he traps it, and he keeps Dempsey to a single. So nice play by Jackson. Runner on first and 1 out, and here is Ken Singleton. Now you get the meat of the order for the Orioles here. And again, Dick Hauser is going to look on. You don't want to give a righty to Singleton here, I don't think. And Murray's the same way. Cerrone puts the target down. Jones from the stretch. 5-7 base hit left field. That's another hit for the Orioles. Let's check on the speed for Rick Dempsey. He's a catcher. Hang on. We're going to replay that one. I guess the first mistake I made, thankfully. So 5-7 on the roll. Says single left field. Dempsey's a 1-8 going to third. He'll hold. First to second, 1 out for Murray. And now what do you do? 7th inning with 1 out. Let's see. Here comes Dick Hauser. He'll ask for the ball. We'll get Ron Davis here. So Ron Davis will come in. So Ron Davis comes out. He struggled a bit. No record on the year. 6.43 ERA. 9 hits, 7 innings, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So we'll see what happens. Again, Davis dominates against righties. Is not much better against lefties. So it's probably a bad situation, Mike, to give a lefty here. We'll see. Cerrone puts the target down. Davis working from the stretch. 5-5, fly ball right field. That will be 2 outs. Jackson will have a chance to throw out Dempsey, which I don't think he's going to try for it, to be honest. Oh, wait a minute. What did I roll? I guess I rolled the wrong 5. It was a 5. Okay, all right, hang on, folks. Sorry, let's undo the last play one more time. So 5-5 is the call. And, of course, that is going to be a fly ball right field. We'll see if Reggie, he does make the catch. We'll see if Dempsey wants to go for third. 1-11 says he goes. Only way you throw him out's a 20. Here's the throw. Oh, it's an 18. Boy, Dempsey put the brakes on real quick, and there's 2 outs. Second time tonight, Jackson's made a perfect strike to third. And now here's Renicky, followed by the lefty killers. And that's where you can see John Lowenstein, and the Yankees do not have anything for him. So we'll see if they get to him. Cerrone puts down the target. Now for him being the left fielder on this team, I think Baltimore may try for the win here. And there he is, John Let It Be Lowenstein. So he'll come out. He'll bat. He will bat right now for Renicky. So Johnny hitting 300, 10 at-bats. Yankees again don't have a lefty. And again, first and second, 2 outs. Cerrone puts the target down. Here's the pitch, and that's a foul ball as the dice goes suicidal. So again, let's re-roll that die here. And here we go. 5-6, ground ball to second. Good play from Randolph and good call by Hauser and gets him out of the 7th inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's get up and stretch, guys. It's 3-3 here at the stadium. So new left fielder will be John Lowenstein. He'll stay in the game. Mike Flanagan will stay in. He'll pitch to Watson, Jackson, Piniella, and we'll see what happens after that. Orioles have a couple righties out there who might want to pitch to Soderholm at this point. But then again, Nettles backs him up. We'll see what this does. Dempsey puts down the target. Flanagan looks in. 1-6 is a base hit for Watson. His 3rd hit of the ball game. So Bob gets himself a big hit. That's a 1-6. Runner on first and no one else. A big hit for Bob. Last of the 7th, a 3-3 ball game. Here's Reggie. Couples, he has 2 hits and a strikeout. Dempsey puts down the target. Lefty on left. Here's a pitch from Flanagan. 4-7. That is going to be in the gap. Let's see if it's a base hit or not. 4-7 says it's a 12, and that will be a ground ball in the hole. He picks it up, and he'll get the force, I believe. So Jackson, the second, gets the force, and there's 1 away. So Jackson now the runner at first, a little more speed at first with 1 out for Piniella. So again, what do the Orioles do? Weaver on top of the step, right on left. Again, this is not a Piniella 2 or 3L year. We smack lefties. He's a 1R. So again, not much there for Lou this season. Dempsey puts down the sign. Flanagan from the stretch here. 1-6 is a walk, and that could definitely be all for Mr. Mike Flanagan. So 2 on and 1 out. Let's see what they do. He's tired with the next hit or walk. Soderholm's a righty with 2 righties to follow. I think Weaver takes his chances here, and he'll go after one of his righties, and that will be Sammy Stewart. 119 innings, 103 hits, no record on the season. It's only been an inning. So he has not been used a lot so far. Stewart will come in and pitch to Soderholm, or because he's a DH to the Yankees, follow suit with somebody different. Let's see. Yes, we do. We have 3 or 4 heroes that I watched, and I'm going to take one of them right now. Mr. Bobby Mercer. So Mr. Bobby Mercer will come in. So Mercer on the year, no at bat. So this is his first Yankee at bat of the season. First and second, 1 out. Game tied. Dempsey puts down the target. Stewart looks in. Ooh, wait a minute. This is not 2020. This is 1980. You know what? Here comes Weaver, and he says, we're going to go ahead and get you out of there. So he kicks the ball back from Stammy, and we're going to get Tippy Martinez, and Bobby Mercer's going to have to swing. Cannot do that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. Ooh, let's see. Maybe I do have it set up for, I thought I took it off. Let's see. Hang on. Ooh, I can't. The 3 batter rule still exists. Ooh, let's see what happens here. Mercer against Stewart. Dempsey puts down the target. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a 1-7 base hit left field for number 2, Bobby Mercer. So Mercer with a base hit left field. Jackson is a 14, but he drops 1. Now he's a 15, not being held. Oh, does he want to try to score him? Let's send him, and we're going to make the play at the plate, and we'll hold the trailing runners. Here's the play at the plate. 75% says, oh, what a throw by Lowenstein. Lowenstein, the Dempsey, applies the tag on Jackson, and that is the 2 outs in the inning. 75% says, not this time, rolls a 19. First and second, 2 out, 3-3 ball game. Nettles now the batter, 1 for 3. He now gets the hit against a very stronger side. Remember, Yankee Stadium, 1-18 home runs. He now has 3 of them on the right-hand side of that card. Dempsey puts it on the sign. Stewart from the stretch. Ground ball the second. Dowers got it, makes the play, and this inning is over. Yankees strand 2. We go to the 8th. It's a 3-3 ball game. The Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits. The New York Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits. Wow, what a ball game, folks, and we're still here at the ballpark. So DeCinces Ayala Garcia, 3-7-0 for Baltimore, 3-10-0 for the Yanks. DeCinces, let's see if he comes out of this game, or does he become a regular hitter? But at that disparity he is, they do have somebody who can play third base. That would be very good. Let's see. The question is, they do not. They have one guy who plays third, and no, I don't want to play you at third. So he goes, play me, coach, play me. I say, you're not going to play third, dude. So let's see. Can Kiko Garcia play third? He plays second and short. Rich Dower can play third effectively. So, Mr. Belanger, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's see who's on this bench. I'm gonna bring in Mr. Instant Offense, Terry Crowley. So Terry Crowley will bat for DeCinces. He will be your new hitter. He's hitting 400 on the year, 5 at bats, a home run, and 3 RBIs. Top of the 8th, tie ball game. Cerrone puts down the sign. Davis from the stretch. 2-7. He just missed his home run power. Ground ball hard down the first. Watson's got it. Oh, he gets in front, throws it to Davis, and gets him for the first out. Wow, he just missed his home run power. 1 out in the 8th. Here is Ayala. Of course, he'll come back out. He is the right fielder. And now let's see if the Orioles can put someone in the ball game and play a little better right field. Okay, they may not have a right fielder. They have a left fielder in Lowenstein. So Mr. Lowenstein, and no, you don't want to take Singleton out of your DH, not in 1980. And that's not going to help. So we'll take a 5 out there and bring in a 4. How about that? Mr. Pat Kelly will swing. So Pat Kelly will swing another left-handed bat. 3 at-bats, no record. 1 out in the 8th. Cerrone puts the target down. Davis with the pitch. 3-4 draws the walk. So Kelly is on. And that is the first. And he's on with a base runner here in the 8th. So now here is Kiko Garcia. He's going to have to stay in this game, I believe. These guys, I think, may come in and play. They have to come in and play a position. I think Dower is going to play third. Cerrone puts down the position. Davis from the stretch. That's a foul ball. I thought I was going to have to chase after that one. And we'll throw it again. 1 out here in the 8th, the pitch. 5-9, ground ball to short. Let's see if Bucky Dent can turn 2 and get the Yankees out of this one. Does he get them? Hit the short. Double play ball for Bucky. Does he get it? He does, and a double play. Good job there. Get the Randolph to Watson. So now the Orioles going to have to make some moves. Now playing third base, Rich Dower. So then they make the corresponding move. So Pat Kelly stays in and play right field. Mark Belanger will come in and play. Yeah. He'll come in and play short. So Belanger's your shortstop, which means Kiko Garcia will move over and play second base. So again, some changes for the Birds. Sammy Stewart will stay out there for the Orioles here. Bottom of the 8th, I believe. It's Cerrone, Dent, and Randolph. Dempsey puts down the target. 3-3 ball game, last of the 8th inning. 2-11. That is a fly ball down the left field line. Rick Cerrone trying to make people forget about the Yankee captain, but this just lands on the warning track for the first out. Again, the home run roll, 1-2. So here's Bucky Dent with one out. Dent the swing. Dempsey puts down the target. Here's a pitch from Sammy Stewart. 1-7 is a walk, so Dent draws the walk. So Bucky is on with one away. Don't think they can get a better runner or have anybody can play short. So here's Randolph. He'll stay in the game. He, so far in the ball game's 0 for 2 with a couple walks. Bottom of the 8th, 3-3 game. Dempsey puts down the sign. Stewart from the stretch. 3-6, fly ball left field. Lowenstein comes in and makes the catch. And there's 2 outs. So 2 outs in the 8th. So now it'll be Rupert Jones. Now this is where the choice will be made. Will the Yankees do the switch here, and will the Orioles do the switch? Let's see. So lefty, righty, lefty. You know what? They got to. So Sammy Stewart will come out, takes the ball away, and Tippy Martinez comes in. He's 1-0, no record. 2 saves, 7 innings with 3 hits, having a good season so far for the Baltimore Orioles. So now the Yankees will see if they can make a corresponding move, because Rupert Jones does not like to see left-handed starters at all. But that's the thing in 1980. The Yankees did not have any good center fielders, and that really hurt them going through. I mean, they don't have anybody else to play. So Rupert Jones will keep the bat alive, I'm guessing. I don't think I want Fred Stanley. No, a lot of those hitters want to see righties, and Earl Weaver is not going to give him another righty unless he has to, and it might have to with Tim Stoddard coming in the 8th inning. Run first and 2 outs. Rupert against lefty, so let's see if Rupert can get lucky against the left-hander. Dempsey puts down the target. Here's the pitch. That is a strikeout. Rupert Jones struck him out on Tippy's card to end the inning. Folks, it's Monday Night Baseball. How about go extra innings? Let's head to the 9th of a 3-3 ball game. Baltimore 3-7-0, and the Yankees 3-10-0. Top of 9th here at the Bronx. So, again, thank you so much for everyone for being here. Again, folks, stay here afterwards. We'll take a look at the schedule, see what could be a possibility. Again, we'll always have a Monday stream, Monday night game. We'll see if we can do what Ron Juckett does and maybe play 2 or 3 times a week, with a couple games midweek also, even on a Saturday for the game of the week type things. Top of the 9th, 3-3. Baltimore send in Dower, Bunbury, and Dempsey, and he'll hit against Davis here. Again, you can't really take out Dower, although Dower wants to see a righty in this case. Cerrone puts down the target. Dempsey looks in, 1-6. That's a walk. So now Dower is on. So now what do you do when they're coming for you? So Dower's on at first for Mr. Bunbury. Yankees defense will call corners in. So if Bunbury wants to lay a bunt down, which is something Earl never does, the situation would be kind of good, to be honest. Something Earl wouldn't do, though. Lefty, righty, and Bunbury really mashes righties. So let's see if we can get one here. Cerrone puts the target down. Davis from the stretch. 2-6 ground ball, shallow second. That is in front of the second baseman. He's going to have a tough play. Randolph. He makes the only play he has, and Bunbury will take first on a fielder's choice. So now much faster Bunbury on at first, and he'll take over and get a chance here to steal. Let's see if he does. 1-13 gets it 31% of the time, doesn't get it. So Bunbury's on at first with 1 out. And it's Dempsey. He wants to see a lefty, so he'll stay in there and hit away. Cerrone puts the target down. Ron Davis working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-3. That's got trouble. Yankees do not have anybody else to play this outfield. Reggie may have a problem. He comes in on it, shades his eyes like Lou Piniella did in Boston. And no, he does not get it. Drops in front of him again. Did not hustle out the bat. Bunbury will hit the third, and Dempsey has himself a hit. First and third, 1 out in the top of the 9th. And here is Singleton. The Yankees have to play the infield in. I'm sorry. They cannot play the corners in. So I'm going to position defense on. I'm going to bring the infield in. Even if they hit an A here, they hit an A here or something to drive and run in. I don't care. And no, Yankees are going to play they're going to, if they get something hit out of fielder, they want to make sure Bunbury stays put. First and third, one out. Singleton against Davis. And now what do? In the top of the ninth, here comes Hauser. You're in the ninth. The Yankees cannot get a save anymore. So you bring your best pitcher in, and now that is Goose. So Gossage comes in. He'll see if he can finish this. He's the last Yankee pitcher when they bring somebody in who was already going to be fatigued. 6-2, 33 saves this season. He's 1-1, 2 saves, but he has a high ERA. So we'll see what they do. Oh, well, no. Again, stop doing that. Let's bring the infield in. There we go. First and third, one out. Singleton to Gossage. Cerrone puts the sign down. Goose from the stretch. 5-2. And what? Ground ball the second. Now the question's going to be, with the infield in, do you hit the bullet and score the run with the infield in? 5-2. Ground ball second base hits at Randolph. Let's see if the play is made. And it's ground ball holds the runner. So he hit it at him. So there you go. Infield in, runner does not score. Now it's Murray with Lowenstein on deck. Tough situation. Cerrone puts the target down, puts the sign. Goose looks in from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-8. Space hit Murray down knocking 2. Eddie, eat, drinking, being. Murray gets himself a base hit. Bunbury scores. Dempsey scores. Orioles lead 5-3. So with Murray on at first, and that will mean Earl Weaver has Tim Stoddard up in that bullpen. Lowenstein to swing, and Gossage again has done it again. Cerrone puts the target down. Gossage from the stretch. That is a catch X. That's going to be on Cerrone. Let's see if he fields this correctly. 4-4, and he does it. Yes, he does. He makes the play. So go to the bottom of the ninth. Baltimore 5, Yankees 3. So now the Baltimore Orioles will now bring in Tim Stoddard. He's their last pitcher, and he comes in. He is their closer. The big man from North Carolina State University. 2-0, 2 saves, 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 strike. I believe he was on the David Thompson team that won the national championship. 5-3 last of the night. Let's see if the Yankees got some ninth inning mojo going and see if they can win this ball game. Watson 3 for 4 with the RBI. He's at least hit the ball today. We'll see what he does. Dempsey puts the sign down. Here's the pitch. 6-3, 5-ball left field. That is Lowenstein. He's a good defender. 2-3. Should get to this. Let's see if he does. Does he make the catch? And does for the easy out. 1 away. Here's Jackson. Now this is where they want it. Jackson's up, and there's not a man on for him to be in the go-ahead runner. Stoddard can pitch aggressive if he wants. Dempsey puts the target down. Here's the pitch to him. 2-6, and he draws the walk. That's what you don't want to do. Now puts the time runner on board, and all of a sudden it gives Lou Piniella a chance or somebody else. And that somebody else could be, if I'm correct, he passed away a few years ago. Oh, he's got some pop. Do we want to give him a shot, folks? He's only a 4. He will only be a 4 and left if they tie it. So, ladies and gentlemen, the batter, Oscar Gamble. So Gamble will swing. Will swing away. So here we go. So Oscar, the big O, Oscar Gamble, will bat for Lou here. He's been up 16 times, 3 doubles and an RBI. Can Gamble win it? He's got power. Yankee Stadium supplies him with power. Dempsey puts the target down. Stoddard from the stretch and the pitch. 5-8. That could be the ball game. Ground ball the second. Let's see if they can turn 2. 5-8. Garcia's a 3-11. Let's see if Garcia turns it to win the game. No, it's a base hit. Runners were held. Actually, it was not held. That was a straight hit. And it's first and third Yankees. They keep the inning alive. All of a sudden, the Yankees bring the go-ahead runner to the plate. So now will be this man, Bobby Mercer. 1 for 1 on the season, 1 for 1 today. Left-handed batter against Stoddard. It's up to Stoddard. It's up to Mercer. Let's see. Dempsey, the target. Stoddard looks in, nods. First and third one out. Orioles playing the infield back. They'll give up 2. 4, 2. Oh, ground ball down the first. Murray's got it. Turns, goes to Belanger, goes back to Murray. Double play. That will end the game. The Baltimore Orioles have defeated the New York Yankees tonight on Strat Monday Night Baseball, 5-3. The Orioles, 5 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The New York Yankees, 3 runs on 11 hits and no errors. The win goes to Tippy Martinez. He's 2-0. Stoddard gets to save his third. Ron Davis with 2 really good innings, but he loses it and he's 0-1. Gossage did give up that hit that eventually lost the game. Baltimore, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. The Yanks, 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. For the Baltimore Orioles, Dempsey, Singleton, and Murray all had 2 hits. So did Kiko Garcia. He had 2 RBIs along with Murray. For the New York Yankees, Watson, 3 for 5, Jackson, 2 for 4. As for RBIs, they got RBIs from Jackson, Piniella, and Watson. So, folks, that's the ball game. Let's look at some other games, see if we can find something clear-cut that we want to watch. I do know what I would like to see. Let's see if they're playing somebody good on the schedule so we can take a look at them. I would not mind this as a game if it's in my schedule. So, the next games up will be the Tuesday night ball games, and let's see who's on the schedule. Again, it's Cincinnati, Houston, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Detroit, Texas, Mets, Phillies. No pitching matchup jumping out. Padres, Braves, Giant, Toronto, KC, and that's the games I want to see, but not really against the Blue Jays. Angels and Twins, White Sox, Red Sox, and Pirates and Expos, which could be one of the ones we'll see. So let's go ahead and jump to Wednesday. So we played Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's at least play Thursday, Friday, Saturday if we need it. Let's see if there's anything good on the Thursday schedule. And that will be a daytime game in Fenway for Richard Dotson and Bob Stanley. Again, not much on the schedule, as they say. Trying to see if there's something on here that we want to see. Let's see if there's anything on the new Friday night docket and see. Again, I'm looking for a particular team and see who's playing them. Could go to Tiger Stadium. That could be their home opener, Boston and Detroit. It's Eckersley and Schatzada. Pittsburgh is playing the Cubs at Wrigley. You don't want to see Baltimore again. So, again, trying to find a game that might be good. Technically, we did Cincinnati the other day. Let's see what is going to be available. It's always that question: is what do you want to put on? So you know what we'll do. That's the best matchup. So on the 23rd, which is a Wednesday, we'll go ahead and circle that day on my calendar here, and we'll make that a manual game. Pittsburgh Pirates in Montreal at Expo Stadium there at Olympic Stadium. It'll be Burke Blyleven against Steve Rogers. So that should be a beaut. Of course, we know these Expos will be in this division, and you have the defending world champion Pittsburgh Pirates on that one. So we'll have them in. We'll have that one as a possibility of a game. And let's see if there's any day of the week games where we can look at. See if there's anything that jumps out here for us. Why don't we go to, there we go. Saturday schedule. We'll go to Baltimore again and a Saturday game, and that will be the Orioles again. Trying to avoid that. Let's go to Tiger Stadium, and a young Bruce Hurst will take on Milt Wilcox, a game between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Again, hopefully we can get these in. They'll be recording or live. Next Monday game is April 28th. Not a lot scheduled, boys and girls. So what we're going to see, we're going to go ahead and see the Go A's. It will be Rick Langford on the mound. They have a guy named Ricky Henderson, not too bad of a ball player. They'll go to California and play the defending American League champion, West champion, California Angels. So next Monday night, Langford against Bruce Keeson. It'll be A's and Angels as the Go-Go A's will go ahead and get their first appearance. So again, that's some games I've circled on the calendar. And let's take a look at the statistics department here and see what we can tell you. The Baltimore Orioles are 9-3. They're 2 games above the Brewers, Indians, and now 3 ahead of the Yanks. The Oakland A's are 8-4. They're 1 game ahead of the Angels, 1.5 on the Mariners, 2.5 on the Rangers, and the Royals are 3.5 back. St. Louis Cardinals of 1980 are 7-3. 1 game better than the Cubs, 1.5 on the Phillies, 2 on the Mets, 3 on the Pirates. In the West, San Diego Padres have won 9 out of 11. They're 2.5 better than the Reds, 3 on the Astros, 4.5 on the Dodgers. So what a start for the Friars. Well, folks, that has been an edition of Stratomatic Monday Night Baseball here on the Sports Time Machine. We thank you so much, guys, for coming in and being a part of this broadcast. Please like, please subscribe. I want to say thank you to our new members tonight, Jimmy Jam and David Vega. Legend Sports Universe will see JC Sports Replays. If you're watching the stream, please give this guy a hello and go ahead and subscribe to him. And then Bleacher Bump Gaming. Thank you so much. And I guess Legend Sports Universe. Of course, Legends, you deserve it. All the hard work you're doing this for the community, and of course playing your replay that you're doing. Again, if you want to go to sidelinestrategy.com, you can get yourself a copy of Glory Days Boxing or Glory Days Football, and that is pro or college. And of course, that is cards and dice. Folks, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night. This has been the Sport Time Machine, and we'll see you again, hopefully real soon, for more 1980 Major League Baseball. Only 40, really?